So, there's the shoe. I'm going to pick this up closer, get a closer look at it. Whoop. And I put in some black trim around it. A little bit of glossiness from the light. There we go, I think. Now I can just put the laces in. I'm going to do that with the brush. And then the eyelets. And that's it. So, I'm going to do that now. So for the eyelets, I just take a brush, dab it in some white or some off-white, like a little gray. You know, the eyelets are kind of a grayish, silvery color. I'll mix up a gray here, add in with a little bit of white. And then I'll just take the brush and twirl it with the eyelet is like this. There we go. And I gotta load it up every time I do it. Do that again, without the sound effects. More white. A bit lighter touch. There we go. And then I'm going to take some black, which will be for the center of the eyelet, and twirl that in the middle of that, like that. And that background effect is my bear. Actually, it's one of my dogs. I don't know what he's doing. He must be growling at the other dog. They're fighting over something. Who knows? There we go. I forgot to put the eyelet in there. I'll put the black in. There we go. We'll do some more eyelets. I forgot to do this one. I'm only doing half of it because the lace comes in from the other side, so it covers up the other side of the eyelet. And then up there. The idea with this painting is not to paint everything in perfectly, but to really let the texture and the feel of the paint be the subject matter along with the subject matter. And you might even ask me, why shoes? What's the point of shoes? Well, I see myself as a still life artist. And I like the idea of painting objects that I think represent some aspect of our cultural identity. And shoes are used not only as footwear, right, but people use them to express their identity. So certain classes of people will wear certain kinds of shoes. These are Chuckies or Converse, which is a very popular kind of everyman shoe. And that's what I like about them. I started out with high-end athletic shoes and gravitated towards this, you know. So, all right, let's put some more eyelets in here. I could go on and on about that, but I'm not going to at the moment. I'm going to leave that for my artist statement. Now when I painted in that trim around the edges here, I used the edge of my palette knife to do that. So sometimes I think about, well, how am I going to apply the paint? So I think about then how I need ability to pick the paint up with my palette knife. Now also I just wipe my brush and my palette knife up on a piece of paper towel. I don't really bother to clean it off in Turpenoid or turpentine or mineral spirits. I'm going to pick some brush up, paint it with the side of the brush, and then put in a lace here. So I'll do this one. So I'm going to start where the eyelet is and come around, and like so. There we go. There's the lace, and there's a little shadow under here. So I'm always thinking also about where's the light coming from. So I always think about that. There we go. And I'll touch it up a little bit with my palette knife. A little bit of my white color here. A little more. I don't like the lace. I think it's a little too wide. That's all right. I'll come in and trim it down a little bit. Like so. Like so. All right. I try not to fuss with things too much, but sometimes you just can't help yourself. Alright. That's alright. Try not to obsess too much over these, though that's kind of hard too. Alright, there we go. Maybe right in here, I'm going to fix that a little bit. Pick up a little darker shadow under here. There we go. I like that. There we go. There's my lace coming in and around, and of course, shadow, light, and I'll do the rest of the laces. All right. Thank you.